What to do if a nuclear war happens, a practical survival guide. Look, the topic I'm discussing today is one most of us do not even want to think about. The very idea can feel overwhelming, paralyzing, and that is the real danger: paralysis. Because in any crisis, knowledge is the antidote to fear. This video is not about fear-mongering. It is not about politics. It is about empowerment and a practical step-by-step guide on the science of survival. My goal today is to replace that feeling of dread with a sense of practical understanding and a plan. You are not powerless. I am going to break this down into 3 critical timeframes: the flash, the blast, and the fallout. Knowing what to do in each phase is what will save your life. The flash, the first 15 seconds. If you see a brilliant, blinding flash of light, unlike anything you have ever seen, your brain might scream lightning or transformer explosion. But you must assume it is a nuclear detonation. Do not look at the flash, it can blind you. You have at most 10 to 15 seconds before the shockwave hits. This is not a lot of time, but it is everything. Your only mission in these seconds: get down, get behind cover, get below cover. Do not run to a window to look. Drop flat on the ground, ideally in a depression like a ditch, behind a curb or against a solid wall. If you are inside, get under a sturdy table or desk. Protect your head and the back of your neck. This is to protect you from the blast wave and flying debris. The blast, the immediate aftermath, or the first 30 minutes. The blast has passed. There will be a period of eerie silence followed by the sound of alarms, screams, and collapsing structures. You are likely disoriented. Your first instinct might be to run outside to find your family. Stop. Your priorities now are in this order. First, shelter from the fallout. This is the single most important decision you will make. The most dangerous immediate threat is now radioactive fallout, fine sand-like radioactive particles that will begin to fall from the sky within minutes to hours. You must get to a permanent, sturdy building as quickly as possible. But where to go? Basements are best. The middle of a large, steel-reinforced concrete building is excellent. Your goal is to put as much mass and distance between you and the outside world. Brick and wood homes offer less protection, but are far better than being outside or in a car. Where not to go. Do not stay in your car. Do not seek shelter in a lightweight wooden structure. Avoid buildings with many windows. Second, decontaminate. Once you are inside your shelter, the goal is to prevent tracking fallout inside. Strip. Immediately remove your outer layer of clothing. This simple act can remove up to 90% of radioactive contamination. Seal them in a plastic bag and get them as far away from you as possible. Third, shower. If possible, take a full shower with lots of soap and shampoo. Do not use conditioner, as it can bind radioactive particles to your hair. Do not scrub. Gently rinse. If there is no shower, use a wet cloth or wipe to thoroughly clean any exposed skin, especially your face, neck, and hands. The fallout and the long haul, or the first 2 weeks. This is the phase that requires the most preparation and the most mental fortitude. Fallout is very dangerous in the first 48 hours, but you must be prepared to stay in your shelter for a minimum of 24 to 72 hours, and ideally up to 2 weeks. Your shelter needs to become your fortress. Let us talk about your sanctuary, the inner refuge. Choose a small, windowless room in the center of your building, preferably with plumbing nearby, a basement corner, an interior bathroom, or a central hallway. This minimizes your exposure from all sides. Now let us talk supplies. You do not need a bunker, you need a well-organized kit. Water. This is your #1 priority. You need at least 1 gallon per person per day for 2 weeks. That is 14 gallons per person. Store it in a cool, dark place. Food. Non-perishable, calorie-dense food that requires no cooking. Think sardines, canned legumes, peanut butter, nuts, and dried fruit. Communication. A hand crank or battery-powered NOAA weather radio. Your phone may not work. This radio will be your lifeline for official information. Light and power. Multiple flashlights, headlamps, and a huge supply of batteries. A power bank for a phone can be a morale booster. Health and safety. A comprehensive first aid kit. A 2-week supply of any essential prescription medications, personal hygiene supplies, and sturdy work gloves. Comfort and morale. A deck of cards, books, a journal. Your mental health will be tested. These items are not luxuries, they are tools for survival. The most important tool in your kit will not be a thing you can pack. It is your mindset. You will be scared. You will be grieving. That is normal and human. But you must focus on the next right thing, the next small task. Check on your family. Organize the water, tune the radio. Survival is not about being the strongest or the smartest. It is about being the most adaptable. It is about community. Check on your neighbors when it is safe. Pool your resources. Your greatest asset in a long-term crisis is other people. I have covered a lot of ground today. The key takeaways are simple. Know the phases: flash, blast, fallout. Know the actions. Get inside, stay tuned. Be prepared. Having even a basic kit and a plan puts you miles ahead. This information is not a dark cloud to live under. It is a shield. Review this video. Talk about it with your family. Decide on your shelter location tonight. Take one small step. By preparing, you are not giving in to fear. You are choosing to be a survivor. You are choosing hope. The internet has lists of essential items and links to reliable resources. However, if this guide has given you a sense of clarity and control, please share it with someone you care about. Take care of yourselves and of each other.